What's up, chat? How are we doing? How's everyone doing? As people pile in, I'm running a couple minutes late. I just finished up a podcast with Justin and Ovi Clapbomb, like literally less than 10 minutes ago. So I'm scrambling to get the broadcast on my screen, to be honest with you, is what I'm doing right now. Hawks Canes. I'm going to be pulling up lineups. I see you guys already chatting about it. Yes, Andre Burakovsky is indeed back in the lineup. Aren't you all so happy about it? And he is coming in for Sasha Boisvert. I will say the silver lining in all of this is that, and actually let me just make this look even cuter. So that I can kind of fit on the screen a little bit better. The silver lining in all of this, chat, I know we don't care for Andre Burakovsky. I get it. Ryan Green playing center on the fourth line. That'll be interesting to see. Green with Mangiapane and Slaggert. That is a fast, tenacious line. I'm going to be excited to see how they forecheck and work. I think that could be a pretty good combination. But yeah, Burakovsky's back in the lineup on the right side of Frank Nazar and Ryan Donato. I went ahead and bet on the Chicago Blackhawks to win this hockey game. I put a couple units on Blackhawks money line. I kept it simple. I do think I am going to parlay Bedard and Teravainen for a point, just because they're not only on the same line, but they're on the same power play unit. So I'm going to take them too. Or maybe I'll take Bedard 2 points and Teravainen 1. Actually, let me... But the Blackhawks are plus money. They're plus 138 on FanDuel. The Carolina Hurricanes tonight they are resting their entire first line. So Jarvis, Aho, and Svechnikov are all not playing tonight. We're basically playing the Chicago Wolves. You got fucking Nadeau and Skylar Brindamore in the game tonight for the Carolina Hurricanes. Chicago being plus, it moved. It's plus 140. I think that's phenomenal value. I went ahead and took that because the Hawks should win this game. I think the Hawks are a better team. Jim Cornelison is doing the anthem right now. No goal in the first 5, huh? That's a nice little trick. That's an Andy Francis who I've had on the channel. That's an Andy Francis playoff special. Is he would parlay no goals in the first 5 minutes with really anything. And I don't hate it, but where's the points? Why is it not? Where's player points? Why is that not coming up? Why is it just goals? The game hasn't started yet. I wanted to parlay Bedard and Teravainen points. Weird. FanDuel not showing player points right now. Very strange. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm just sticking with the Blackhawks money line at plus 138. I will take that all day. Decor. I do want to say a little something about the Decor. Vlasic and Crevier. We are going back to the Twin Towers as the first pairing. Back to Kaiser and Renzel. And then Korchinski and Dilmastro still that third pairing. I know a lot of people have been really, really pumped about Kevin Korchinski's performance as of late. People saying, oh, maybe Kevin Korchinski, and I just, I don't know. I need to see more than just a 3-game sample size. Like, what? Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Korchinski's playing well. What is Kevin Korchinski? Like, do you need Kevin Korchinski and Sam Renzel on your team? What if Connor Bedard's playing the point on the fucking power play? What? Why do we have, So I still think Kevin Korchinski should be traded this summer. I hope he finishes the season. I hope these final 4 games are as good as his last 4 games, and he puts out some really good tape out there because I think they should go ahead and trade him. But, yeah, here we are. Stankoven versus Bedard. Bedard wins the draw. Carolina sends it in deep. How are you guys doing, by the way? How's everyone doing? I know more people have just joined. I just recorded a podcast with Ovi Clapbaum, and oh my gosh, and the Canes score fucking 19 seconds into the hockey game. I looked down for 1 second, and they got one. That's a good way to start this game. Should I double dip? I wish I just placed the bet after the Canes scored. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just put a few more dollars on the Blackhawks to win that game. At plus 255, I'll take that. Spot them. Jeez, man. What the fuck? I need to see that again. Too much is going on. Can this team just defend for the first 20 seconds of the game so I can get my bearings on the stream? Here the Canes are again. Jeez. Deflected shot goes past Knight. Hawks need to wake the fuck up here. Vlasic wins a battle in the corner. Can he get it out? He chips it up. Canes hold it in at the line. Vlasic makes another good play. Backhands one in. Frundell activating on the forecheck. Who is it? Is it Bussy? Is it Anderson? Who's in net? I'm doing good, KD. Dude, KD, good to see you, bro. You need to, if you're working or something during these streams, whatever you're doing, you got to quit that job. I need you here. I need my one and only mod here more often. I miss you. Korchinski finds Nazar. See? Let's go, Korch. Let's send that trade. Oh! Burakovsky mishandles the puck. Tried to get it on his backhand. Just mishandled it there. Good look for the second line. Del Mastro, hard rims behind the Hawks net. Gets to Burakovsky in the neutral zone. He can't make the play. Now he gets back on the puck and throws it back to Korch. Korch leaves it for his D partner, Del Mastro, who spins away from pressure. Watching this on the toilet. Good to know. Thank you. Oh yeah, I didn't even do an attendance. Who's all here? I'm taking attendance. Hello. Can I get some presents? Can I get some here? Who's here? Who showed up tonight? Who's on time? Attendance class. Oh gosh, deflected shot from the point. Knight makes the save. Puck's behind the net. Solution, more mods. I don't know. It loses its luster. Here, okay. Daniel Block, good. Thank you. Bryant Cox, okay, good. Carl's here, good. Bedard here, good. Adam, hello. Devin, Brad, okay, good. Breyer, Asensio, Skip, good. Jeremy, okay. Ashton, good. Okay. Classes here. Jane, hello. M18A2, good. Mom, my mom's here too, good. Andrea Grossman's here, good. And maybe a penalty coming, or was it just knocked down with a high stick? I was busy taking attendance. I wasn't paying attention. PJ's here, okay, good. Philip he didn't say here. He just came in and started being negative. Very on brand for Philip, okay. Oh my gosh, Andre Burakovsky just taking forever, man. Gets the puck right in front of the net and just decides to have a fucking tea party. It's all right. The real Scott. How come Carl G is not a mod? Carl wouldn't know what to do with that power. Quite literally, he wouldn't know what to do. It would be, I mean, it would give him a bold name. Good defensive play there from Green. Cut out the pass. Here's Goss's sphere. Over to Miller. Nice. Green gets it out. Here. Okay, thank you, Philip. You're tardy, but you're here. Okay. You got to be earlier. You got to be earlier next time. Jeez, Bedard just colliding with Mangiapane in the neutral zone. Scoreboard? Oh, yeah. Good call, good call. Jeez, that hurt my ears, and I can't even hear it. Sorry about that, guys. Here's Blake with the shot. Goes out of play. Petitioning to send Berkey to the front lines of Iran. Oh, jeez. I'm not opening that cup of worms. Burke and his tea party. Are we entering Burakovsky conspiracy territory? Is that what we're talking now? Are we doing Burakovsky conspiracy talk, chat? Also, I was podcasting right before this, so I didn't have any time to eat, so I ordered some food. Got to keep an eye on that. Very important. Jeez, this meal's coming all the way from Avondale. Frundell can't get this puck out. Jeez, Blake makes a move around Delmasher. He recovers, though, and lays the body. Here's Hall working on Frundell. Cuts back on him. Bertuzzi almost cut that pass out. Now Delmastro gets on it and plays it forward. Can't connect the pass, though. Hawks recover the puck. Renzel going to let his teammates go for a change here. Who are you rooting for in the playoffs? Shot comes in. Here's Lardis. Goes to Bedard. He tries to backhand center a pass. Back to the point. Okay, a beach ball. Goes wide. Here's Lardis. Throws one towards the net. Tavo settles it down for Bedard. Kaiser rips one into fucking Nick Lardis' knee. Wyatt Kaiser just smacked. Nick Lardis has gotten killed this season by his own teammates' shots. He needs to either get better at avoiding those, or they need to stop punishing him with blasts. Here's Kaiser. Bank pass to Burakovsky, who doesn't make a quick enough play to Nazar. He's so bad. He's atrocious in the neutral zone, Andre Burakovsky is. Hawks getting caved in. Shot goes wide. This is Carolina's game. Just volume shots from the point. Just dog shit. Renzel getting hounded on the forecheck. He turns the puck over. They're gonna fuck us up. This young D for the Blackhawks. They're just gonna hound us on the forecheck tonight. These guys got to make quick decisions. You can't like go sit on the puck and think about what you're gonna do. You gotta know what you're doing before you get to that puck. Sasha's not playing tonight. Andre Burakovsky is. Ryan Green's playing the fourth line center role. Kane's iced the puck. Yeah, Sasha was scratch. We could have had Marner instead of No, we couldn't have. I don't think Marner wanted to come here. It's not like Kyle Davidson was like, Mitch Marner or Andre Burakovsky. I guess we'll go with Burakovsky. That did not happen. Did Cole get his 50th? I was watching the Frozen Four. Wisconsin beat North Dakota a little bit ago, 2-1. Wisconsin was up 2-0 the whole game, and then Nodak scored one to make it close in the final minute of the game, but wasn't enough. Michigan and Denver are playing right now, I believe. You like that I know what a forecheck is? With a death beam pointed at Earth, give me Burakovsky. Andre Burakovsky, man, what a player. Or Ehlers. I'm not banging my head against the wall that we didn't get Nick Ehlers. I think Nick Ehlers is like gonna be like. I think Nick Lardis is gonna be like what Nick Ehlers is. You know, like I think the Blackhawks have that kind of like bad, not bad defensively, but just like fast perimeter. That's not the kind of guy I want. It's not the kind of guy I want. I don't know if that would be a great compliment to what we have here, but rather see young players start than Burakovsky. Yeah, but I mean, just so you guys know, Sasha Boisvert is going to be in the AHL next year. Like he's not gonna be on the Blackhawks in the first game of the season next year. Just so we're all on the same page. Fourth line out here for the Hawks. Maybe sit back and it just starts geeking. It's a terrible camera. It's not terrible. It's a great camera, but it doesn't autofocus well. Canes get it in. Crevier plays it along the wall, and they're just there. They're ready for it, man. They're so good on the forecheck. It's like they're always set up in the right spot. They cut off the walls so well. Like, the way their F3 just, like, cuts the pass off the wall every time. They make you go through the middle. And it's like these young Blackhawks defensemen don't want to go through the middle on the breakout. Because they don't want to they don't want to be responsible for a brutal turnover. And I will say, the Carolina Hurricanes, I think, give up the most 5-on-5 rush chances, or they've given up the most 5-on-5 rush goals, and it's because their defenseman, if you watch the defenseman, the defenseman on the weak side goes all the way up to your blue line to cut the play off. Like, they forecheck with four guys. They forecheck with one of the defensemen. Let's see if we can see it here. Oh, no. They just almost got just a great A. Can Bedard win this puck? See, so here it is. Bedard finds Lardis. Blocker save. You see that the other defenseman on the other side was way too far up. They get caught out so much. You just got to be able to make... Oh, here's Blake on a 2-on-1. Good defensive play from Sam Renzel. You got to be able to break the puck out through the middle of the ice. Like, you got to have the confidence to turn quick and find a pass. But these young Hawks just, like, can't really do it. You'll see it more. Like, now that you're looking for it, when the Canes dump the puck in, the defenseman on the far side, so the weak side, whichever side the puck is not on, that defenseman goes all the way up to the blue line to try to force a turnover. And so you can catch that guy out. Bedard's due to pot one tonight. Yeah, I'd like to see him score a goal or two. Burakovsky dumps it in. Donato gets there first. Good work by Vlasic there. Donato gets one through to Burakovsky. Nazar tried to center one for Donato. Vlasic, good, strong play along the boards again. Andre Burakovsky obviously hasn't played very much baseball in his life. Did not catch that pop fly. Vlasic to Crevier. Burakovsky gives it up to Nazar. Do you see that? Do you see that? So Gostisbehere was the only defender back for Carolina because fucking Miller was all the way up at the blue line and they almost caught him out again. Like, you just have to... And if you're going to go up the wall, whoever's getting that puck off the wall has to center it, like, immediately. If you can center that puck off the wall really quickly, you can catch these guys out all the time. That's why when Florida plays these guys in the playoffs, they fucking wax them. Because they play pretty similar, but then Florida's just so good at breaking the puck out that they kill Carolina. I gotta check where my food's at. Need an update on the grub. One. Just tuned in, 19 seconds. Yes, there was a goal. There was a goal in 19 seconds, unfortunately, but there's a lot of hockey left. We're going to get chances off the rush against these guys. We just got to bury them. We got to convert on our 2-on-1s, our odd man rushes, our breakaways. We're going to get a couple this game. We just need to convert. Good evening, Psychotic. I won't mess that up again. How are you, Psychotic? Chat, did you guys see my, I put out a video discussing Connor Bedard's next contract. I put that out on the channel yesterday. If you have not watched that, make sure you do. I think it was a good video. I had Raven Gasser, friend of the program, former producer on Chicago Hockey Radio, edit it for me. So if you guys wouldn't mind, if you watch that later, leave a like on it and hype it up. If you guys want to help my channel out, hit the hype button under my videos, especially the good ones. Maybe not the bad ones, but the good ones, hype the good ones up. You don't have to hype the bad ones, but. Oh, nice move. Oh my gosh, Crevier just killed a guy. Hawk scored. Anton Frundell. Boom! Hawks are level. Whoa! Crevier just murder. Frundell ended up putting this into a wide open net. My goodness. It's probably the easiest goal he's going to score this season. Lost the face-off. It's all right. All right. Crevier reads that play, goes to the middle, and just runs him over. Who was that? Shane Gostisbehere just got absolutely killed by Louis Crevier. Louis Crevier just created that goal. Let's go, Frundy, with another goal. Anton Frundell. Frundeezy. Let's go. Frundy, chat. Frundy. Like the stream. Yes, like the stream. Like the stream for Frundy, chat. Let's go, Frundy. Frundeezy. Yeah, like Crevier, like, is that not Exhibit A? Like, maybe you use your body a little bit more. You can murder people. He just put Shane Gostisbehere on a t-shirt. We're going to have to send thoughts and prayers to Gostisbehere's family after that hit, man. T's and P's to Shane G. To Shaney G. T's and P's to him, bro. Oh, shot from the point. Knight kind of reacted quickly to that one. He didn't see it. I love Frundy. I like Frundy. Frundy's like a cute name. Oh, Bedard might have just gotten away with a trip. Here's Kaiser. Oh my gosh. He would have had space there, but it just exploded off of his stick there along the offensive blue line. Here's Bedard into the zone. Nice move. Cuts back. Carries it back out. Didn't have the cavalry yet. Hawks have to tag up. He drops the pass all the way for Korchinski. Now Nazar circles away. Del Mastro now. His bank pass hits Donato's stick. Nazar not to the wall in time. Korchinski dumps it. Anderson plays it. Delorier dumps it in for the Canes. Nice work by Korchinski using the right spot there. Hawks almost had a 2-on-1 there. Kind of fell apart. Donato swings at it and goes for a change. No, he's definitely not. Miller dumps it in. Here's Green. Nice work by Green. Just pick that puck. Nice cut to the middle. Finds Slaggert. Mangiapane works to the inside. Trip. Hello? No call there. Shocking. Wow. Brutal. Here's Josiah Slavin working on Alex Vlasic. Vlasic just absolutely manhandled him. Crevier, what a pass. Finds Green. Green received that pass well. What a pass from Green. Mikheyev, what a play. Oh, Mangiapane misses the net. Or maybe Anderson got a piece. Regardless, what a play. That was a cute, beautiful tic-tac-toe play from the Blackhawks. Green with a sensational play here to find Mikheyev. And then Mikheyev, oh my gosh, Mikheyev draws everyone in. And Mangiapane puts it right into Anderson's skate. What a save from Mr. Anderson. I think he was going to miss the net the other way. I think that was going to go all the way through the crease. Brutal. Here's Mickey. Looking for Bertuzzi. Doesn't connect. Uh-oh. Del Mastro took a spill. He adjusts and gets it over to Korch. Stankoven, the lone guy up for Carolina. Good back check there from Bertuzzi. Uh-oh. Korch, good shot block there from Kevin Korchinski. Nice play in the corner, too, from Korch. Hawks can't get it out, though. Mikheyev's stick gets held. Now Frundy gets it out. Not going to go all the way for icing. Good work by Frundy there. Brianna and Ella. Brianna and Ella are here. You guys are tardy. We did it. We took attendance 20 minutes ago. And you are getting written down as tardy. If you're tardy 2 more times, you get detention. So let's just work on that. But welcome anyway, Brianna and Ella. Make sure you take your seats and have your homework out. Here's Ehlers. Backhand shot goes wide behind the Hawks net. Puck back to the point for the Canes. Good work by Teravainen. Oh, he was looking for Bedard. It would have been in. Pass didn't quite connect. Bedard almost took out Anderson behind the Canes net there. We are working, girls. Okay, you're forgiven. You're forgiven. You have to come with a doctor's note, though, if you're going to be tardy. I need a letter from your boss saying that you had to work if you are going to Otherwise you'll be tardy. So make sure we have a boss's note next time. Here's Burakovsky into the Kane zone. He gets tripped up. No, I mean, hey, chat. Stripes are letting the boys play tonight because there's been a lot of stick penalties that have been ignored, which I'm fine with. Let's just keep it consistent throughout the game. Vlasic carries it out for the Hawks. Chips it in towards the Canes net. Good work by Vlasic there to get that on net so that it wasn't icing. Here's Korch. He'll wait for the Hawks to make a change. Finds Mangiapane. Plays it in deep. Mangiapane taking a stick up high there. Oh, what a breakout feed. Korch has got to get back. Okay, nice save by Spencer Knight. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Good save. Good save, Knighter. Oh, shit. Damn it. Ah, chat. I wasn't paying attention to my food. They dropped my food off, and it's downstairs. They didn't bring it up. I got to go get it at some point. Don't fold so easily. I don't think I did. Stripes won't call anything if done to known terrorist Andre Burakovsky. Is that true? I'll get my food at intermission. Don't worry, I'll get my food at intermission, and I'll play a snippet of my vid or something while I'm going to grab it. Except I will say, I don't know if I got the most optimal thing. I got euros. So go, we will time you. No, I'll go get it in a sec. I'll go get it in like 3 minutes. It's euros. Euros is for dinner tonight, chat. Buy one, get one free euros. I don't have a high expectation for them, but we'll see. I'm just kind of regretting it now because that's going to be a little messy, no? Probably going to be a little messy, but you're dedicated if you're not going to get your food. The game's on, man. The game's on. Twins. I also had euros. Well, that's why I got it. I got it because of that picture you sent me earlier of those euros. What the fuck are euros? Shut up! They're euros. They're not gyros. No. What are you talking about? Stupid. No. Jimmy's euro downtown. Soggy pita risk. Yeah, I know. It's a risk I'm willing to take. It's okay. Oh, gosh. That shot took a deflection and went wide. That could have been dangerous. Good work by Slaggert. Can he get it up the wall? He can't. Now he gets it out. Keandre Miller collects and moves it over to Gossphere, who dumps it in. Puck gets through Knight. Oh, no. Bedard didn't handle that the best there. Or sorry, that wasn't Bedard. That was Mangiapane. Oh, my gosh. And Kane score. They wave it off. He said it. Maybe goalie interference. I thought he maybe thought it hit the post, but we're waiting to find this out. Next whistle. Next whistle. Maybe if there's another commercial. There's not going to be another commercial break before the... Yeah, hey, goalie interference. What is that? You can just sit on a goalie? No goal. No goal. They're pronounced gyros. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Nope. W stripes, yeah. Rare good call from the Stripes on the Chicago Blackhawks. I get my euros without onions. Dude, onions are crucial. I won't lie, I got no tomato. Sometimes I like tomato on them, but I think I've had it from this place before, and they just put a whole fucking tomato. They just put a whole tomato in your euro, and you're just eating Oh my gosh, and then the Kane score literally immediately after. That is the definition of ball don't lie. Logan Stankoven, the little midget, scores. I mean, that was the definition of ball don't lie there from Logan Stankoven. Literally off the face-off. Jeez, this first line's getting killed. Rinzel got worked way too light, way too soft from him. Bedard losing the face-off. I mean, just not good. I need 98 to wow me. I need 98 to do something because it just feels like, you know, like we talked about the other game, just like maybe going through the motions a little bit. Puck back to the point. Walker, his shot from the point gets deflected by Teravainen. Oh, gosh. Just awkward. Kaiser doesn't get it out. It's kept in at the line. Now Rinzel's got some time. Can he do it? Finds a pass, but it's bad. Lardis turns it over. Smacking it into Lardis' skates. He didn't deal with it well. Rinzel is booty cheeks at breaking the puck out. Like, if he can't skate. Like, if he's not allowed to skate it out. Good shot block from Bedard. Hawks they're fighting it. Tavo finally picks it up and just hoists it out. It's going to go for fucking icing. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Those guys got to stay on the ice. That's brutal. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot someone said something about no goal in the first 5 minutes, and there was that goal in 19 seconds. Go get the food, it's getting cold. Dude, I think you guys are more stressed out about it than I am. I'm more worried about it getting stolen than it getting cold, if I'm being honest. But it's like warm out. It's like 60. It's not that cold. It's fine. Oh, Lardis is all alone on breakaway. Here he is. Backhand, and it gets saved. And he slams his stick against the glass. Fuck, man. I told you guys we're going to get these chances. Oh my gosh, Miller just completely wiped out. I didn't even see that. Lardis not able to elevate on the backhand. He just never beat him. Anderson read it. Bummer, man. That line needs to score because they're a -2 right now. I just ordered euros now, dude. I should get sponsored by Big Euro. Dude, this stream is brought to you by Big Euro. I sold out to Big Euro. Here's Ehlers. Loses a handle of the puck. Bertuzzi scoops it up. Can he get it to Frendell? He's just so fucking slow, so he can't. He protects it. Corch plays it in behind for McCabe. He's got Frendell. Oh, he didn't see him. Frendell was open in a dangerous spot. Mickey was not aware. Good work by Del Mastro here. Bertuzzi, can he get it across for Mickey? He can't. .29 seconds. Knight plays it up the wall. Vlasic picks it up and plays it in on his backhand. No icing. Big Euro, yeah. Nazar backhands one out, and that should do it for the first period. They blow it dead for icing. Fuck off. Come on, I want to go get my Euro. Getting my shoes ready. Getting my shoes ready for this jog to the Euros. Oh, good. Good, yeah, good. Great autofocusing camera. You're doing great, buddy. Stupid ass fucking shit camera. Okay. And that does it for the first. I'm going to get my Euro. I'll start an intermission clock for you guys. I'll start the intermission clock. I'll be back. Wait, rate the fit. Tight shit. Chat, I'm pissed off. Chat. Betting $5, he puts fries in it. That is something I would do. Dude, I forgot. Like, I got this exact same thing. Zatar Mediterranean. No one ever ordered the Euros from there. No one ever ordered anything from there. They don't even give you tzatziki. They give you, like, hot sauce. And look at how small these things are. It looks like a hot dog. What the fuck is this? It's a fucking hot dog, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? What a joke. What a fucking joke this is. What is this, man? It's the size of a fucking hot dog. Dude, come here. What kind of bullshit is that, dude? And what is this? Oh, it's a pickle. I do like pickles. That's crazy. Dude, I am pissed off. What a fucking joke. Eat it in one bite. I could eat that thing in 3 bites, I promise you. That's a 3-bite thing. I'm going to pull up YouTube so that we have something to watch while I eat. Wait, can we just... Should I see a Michigan versus Denver live stream. I don't want to risk that and pull that up. That's not... I was watching.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone.
For this week, Quater's questions. A little bit of a different way we're going to do this. We asked Quater, and Quater and I have kind of, we've all colluded about, this is the best way to do Quater's questions this week. We're going to go through the awards of the NHL since the regular season is wrapping up. And we're going to just throw in who we think should be winning the awards. So, Quater,
from a player's so we're going from a player's perspective, our opinion on what we think are the awards for this year. Quater, could you, if there's, I don't know if this is too quick, I don't know if you have it, could you say the winner of last year's just to like get my mind spinning?
Oh, we got him.
I'm not prepared for this, and I'm just going to go off the cuff what I think, and I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, we'll start with first the Hart. So that's obviously the MVP of the leagues and of their team. So last year, Helly, Connor Hellebuyck.
Thanks, Helly. By the way,
Thanks, Helly, for my dream
today.
Yeah, he won that. And so for this year, the front runners could be Kucherov, McDavid, McKinnon. But what is your guys' pick for the Hart?
Brady, go ahead.
You know what? I'm going to go because, of course, McKinnon's got most goals, but, on a wagon of a team, and he's always in the running for that McDavid. Cooch has been absolutely humming second half. But I feel like most valuable players, like of course, the best in the league, but, like, the best in, like, putting their team in the best spot. Like, I'm going with Celebrini. Just, like, what he's done just to give that team a chance. Like, and he's already at, like, top 5 in points, top 4, I think he is. Like, the fact that he's doing it at 19 and giving San Jose a fighting chance, he's my MVP.
Yeah, it's a hell of an answer. Some guys are having some just outrageous years, and it's like too bad that there's only one award for these like 5
if
or 6
Celebrini wins the Hart,
win it. I don't know, like you said, like Hart Trophy is weird though because it's not like best player in the league. It's most valuable to their team. So like best player in the league every year would be McDavid winning it. Let's be honest, like that's just not the award. But I think
that's
if you take McDavid off of it,
that is the award. The award always ends up being the best player on the best team. It's never actually the most valuable. It's never the most valuable. Fucking Kucherov should win it. Like, I think Kuch should win it.
Edmonton, like they're in trouble. You know what I mean? So he's definitely got to be up for the award, obviously. And then I have 4 names for 2 spots. So it would be McKinnon and Kucherov just because they're having like such great years. I think Kucherov has like 60 points more than the next guy or something crazy. McKinnon's 50 goals, insane. But his team is so deep too that like I think they would still be like okay. Like they're so talented top to bottom. But he's had a monster however many years. So you got to throw him in the mix there. But 2 guys, Brady, you just named one of them. But one guy that I think has to be up for the award somehow in the final 3 is Schaefer.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got to be in there. He's so important to that team and really changed that whole team. So, but that's really, really, really tough.
So we basically can lock in our answer for the Calder, and that's Schaefer.
Yeah, that's auto.
Yeah,
that's auto. But fuck, I mean, 3 of those 5 guys up for the award. That's really tough, though. Like that's really tough. And then you throw in like, you even look at like Quinn getting traded from Van to Mini and like how much better he made Mini with. So it's so hard. Like, but those 5, let's just call those 5 and pick 3 of them.
Yeah.
But each one of them's got a great argument for why they are the most valuable to their team. I mean, are we
picking the winner or are we picking the top 3 here, brother?
Let's just go top 3. It's hard for us to like pick the winner.
Pick a fucking Hart Trophy winner. Boys, are we sitting around on a podcast and just saying all the good players in the league?
Yeah. Sure, you pick the winner. We'll just go winner. We'll go winner.
Yeah.
We'll go one. So who's yours? You said Celebrini?
I said Celebrini. I love that nickname. I think it's an all-time nickname.
Okay, I'll go. Oh my god, I'll say Schaefer or McDavid. I gotta pick 2. I'm sorry.
You gotta pick one. Come on, what are we doing here?
All right. I'll say Schaefer just because they went from not making the playoffs to being right there at first overall. That's hard. That's so hard. I mean, it's a toss up with those 2, but I'm just gonna give him the benefit because defenseman. I'll say.
All right.
But if there was an award, let's just get this point across. If there was an award for best player in the league, McDavid would win it every year. but that's just not what the Hart Trophy actually
Can
is.
you
know what I
just
mean?
land the plane here with your answer? Like,
No,
holy
it's
shit.
too
I might
hard.
start giving you one of these. Like, let's
It's
go.
too
Wrap
hard.
this bitch up.
It's too
Let's
hard.
go. Next question.
Thank you,
too
Brady. All right, so
I
Art
was
Ross.
about to fucking do one of the.
Interested to see what the fans. We should put out like a poll too of what like the fans think, because
Yeah.
I'd love to see what they all think.
Probably think we're lunatics.
For
I think
sure.
those were great answers so
Yeah,
far.
I'm very happy with my answer.
Yeah, speaking of this award, the Art Ross. So this goes to points, you know, adding up math. Not a huge math podcast, but so this award's the
One
player
of us
leads.
was really good at math.
Yeah,
One of us was really
we're
good at
geniuses over here.
Yeah, so that was great and all. I'm still fucking hungry because of those little pipsqueak ass euros. That was bullshit, man.
Brady, I got an A every single year in math. You were an idiot.
No, I actually, you know, it's crazy. Like, people won't believe this. Shocked. But math was legit my shit. It was
Really?
Brady,
I
tell
think,
them.
my senior year, I took the my math class. I think I finished with like 115 extra credit. I was all about it.
No, you're an extra credit guy. Would mom and
Yeah.
dad give tickets to the games? Like, they used to do that all the time.
No,
for me, too.
no, that was more like grade school and like middle school, but like this is in Ann Arbor. Just
What about,
it's great.
speaking of math, real quick, Brady, maybe tell Quater about the rookie parties yet?
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, that's fine. It's not putting anybody in a bad spot, but we just had a skit on the bus on our way to where we were going about. I think we had 4 rookies, so they just they had to do a skit making fun of
A player on the
one,
team.
We're
one
done.
of the guys.
We're done with the Wingman pod. What if Schaefer? Let's do it. No tzatziki sauce, still blowing my mind. I know, criminal. Little ass euros, no tzatziki. Like, okay, I'll be honest. There was tzatziki on the euro. There was a little bit on the euro, not enough, but there was some on the euro. Dude, that Crevier play where he just runs over Gossesphere was nuts. I thought Chicago had good Greek food, or no? They do. I mean, that was from a Mediterranean. It was from a place called Zatar Mediterranean, so it was like more like a Middle Eastern place doing the Euro thing. But it does have some good Greek food, and it does have some decent Mediterranean food and like Euros and stuff. That's like street food. I work at like one of the best Mediterranean restaurants in the city, but let's see what's going on X. Leave a 1-star review. I mean, Zatar Mediterranean, and I said the name of it on my stream and said no one get it, so I think that's enough. I think that's better than a negative Yelp review. Damn, that's crazy that Caulfield scored his 50th. Chat, do you guys think the New York Rangers are going to win the draft lottery? Kaner just got his 3rd point of the night. Yeah, wait, actually, I should just see what's going on around the league right now. My Twitter, I hate Twitter, man. It's so annoying how quickly your Twitter feed will just change. I guess I should just stick with the following and just follow more hockey accounts, because it's so frustrating that like you can go down one little rabbit hole and then your feed is completely different. Yeah. I don't know if Lardis Bedard is the right combination. Ben Pope tweeted out the first goal. Just saying that. He said Bedard and Lardis cheated for offense, not once but twice.
On Chicago Sports Network. There's Walker with a shot off the stick of Kaiser wide. Fired back across. Here's Walker again. Scores! That took all of 19 seconds. And
well,
this one underway. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports.
Oh yeah, who is that going through the zone here?
This one underway. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network. There's Walker with a shot off the stick of Kaiser wide. Fired back across. Here's Walker again. Scores! That took all of 19.
Yeah, just the forwards not doing enough there. Wow, Detroit's beating Philly. It's the most important game of the year for Detroit. I mean, their chances have absolutely dwindled. Kane's got a goal. Martone scored again. Dude, Martone has been insane. I watched Philly on Saturday, or was it Sunday? I watched Philly on Saturday or Sunday. I watched the whole game, and Martone is sensational. That kid's going to be a beast. Martone was who I wanted the Blackhawks actually to draft at 3. Funny enough. Martone was my guy. I'm happy with Frondizi. I'm glad we got Frondizi, though. Sens lighting up the Panthers. Fucking Panthers, man. Unethical tank. Unethical. Jets beating the Blues. I think that has playoff implications. We're Preds fans, chat. We're Preds fans. And LA, I guess. And LA. Anybody but San Jose. Wait, what's the playoff picture? How far behind? Oh my gosh, Detroit is fucking... Wow, have the mighty fallen. They're 3 points out. Ottawa's winning. Detroit's not making the playoffs. That's crazy. Detroit's not making the playoffs, chat. What a fucking collapse. No, I agree that Friendell's going to be better than Martone. Well, I mean, we don't know that yet, but if Friendell ends up playing center and he's a fucking Barkov, like, you know, that kind of mold, like, yeah, that's way more valuable than, like, a physical goal-scoring winger. But it's too early to tell. But if like, what we think Friendell could end up being... Like, if that's what he is, like, yeah, those guys are so valuable. All right, period 2, chat. Let's lock in. I'm happy with Frondizi. I am elated that we got Anton Friendell. The only guy I'm taking in that redraft over him is Matthew Schaefer. What'd you miss? Just our first line kind of getting cooked. A couple of soft plays. Rinzel kind of got worked on the second goal. Bedard and Lardis cheating for offense a little bit on the first goal. Exiting the zone a little too quick. But we've had some odd man rushes. We've had some chances off the rush. Lardis got stoned on a breakaway. And then Frondizi scored a goal where Crevier just absolutely ran over Shane Gostisbehere and Friendell had a wide open net. There we go. Kaiser's got some baseball in his repertoire. Here's Mikheyev. Plays it for Frindell behind the net. Protects the puck well. Backhands one. Second chance. Gets on it again. Passes it to Burt. Oh. Anderson covers. Jeez, Frindell is so good at protecting the puck, man. Watch him get this, like, he reaches for it, and then he just maintains possession that whole time. And he has a wicked backhand. Got a lot on that. Jeez, Frundy is such a tank. Blue Jackets just rolled over and died. Shameful. Yeah, dude, they did. They really did. Wait, what's are they playing right now? Oh, they're down 3-0. Oh, that's brutal. They battled back. They were down to Detroit like 2 days ago, and they scored. Fantilli scored with like 19 seconds left to force overtime, and then they won it in a shootout. So, but yeah, that's it's pretty bad. That's probably it for them. Lardis can't bury shit. We've seen Lardis bury goals. What are you talking about? He's just a little snake bit. He's just a little snake bit. That's a goal scorer. If there's one thing Nick Lardis can do, it's bury the puck. Gosh, can you imagine Frindell and Stenberg? Chat, we need a top 2 pick. We need McKenna or Stenberg. I want it so bad. And I'm starting to warm up on Stenberg. I've said McKenna. I've been McKenna for so long, but I've been watching some tape. I was up late last night, chat. I was up late at like 1:30 in the morning watching tape. I was gonna tweet it out. Who else up late watching tape right now? But then I thought maybe that'd be weird. Like, why are you watching 17-year-olds at 1:30 in the morning? You know. But I was crushing some tape late night, and chat, that Stenberg fella is he is quite the player. A trip, hello? Ryan Donato just got upended, no call. We would like to see our power play. Can we get a call? I don't want to just play 5v5 versus the Canes all day. Here's Nazar. Got some speed. Carries it in. Oh, tries to get it across for Donato. It hits a stick. Good work by Nazar. Kind of pushing the pace there. I was actually watching then as well. Worse when you phrase it that way. The shot misses for the Canes. It gets all the way out of the zone into the Been there? What do you mean, been there? What do you mean by that? It's hockey, bro, watching that. Oh! Green! Anderson makes the save. Here's Green. Spinning. Finds Mangiapane. Goes back up high. Renzel plays it down low. Oh, Landon Slaggert just got fucking rocked. Is that Nikishin? Nice defensive work from Kaiser. Moves it up to Green. On his backhand. Rims it for Lardis. Makes a nice move on Stankhoven, but then the cavalry arrives and loses it. Oh! Across for Bedard. Pass doesn't connect. Good keep by Tavo momentarily. But now Carolina gets it out and it rolls all the way to Crevier. Uh-oh. Taylor Hall and Stankhoven scores. Bad play by Crevier. Ball. Coughed that puck up. Boys, wake up. Why are we... I guess it's better that we... It's not better. We're 3 points behind Calgary. We can win a couple games. Oh, it was Vlasic. It was Vlasic along the wall. Just bad. Just bad from him. Like, Cravier gave him a bad pass, to be fair, and then Blake just picked it off. I should have known that our young defenseman just bad matchup for this Canes team. It's fucking this lineup's ass though. They don't have any of their guys in, man. We're getting killed by Jackson Blake and Logan Stankhoven, man. We're getting killed by midgets right now. Like, just run these guys over, dude. Holy fuck. Canes dump it. Domastro plays it up the wall, and Canes players there first. Now here's Bedard. Okay, he just lost a fucking glove. Surely we're going to get a call there, no? Lardis, his pass is behind Teravainen. How is there no call? These refs are just, like, ignoring everything. Bedard had his stick up in his... Knight makes a save. Can we see that? How the fuck did Connor Bedard just lose his glove and there was no call there? Good defensive play from Bedard, though, to just... Jeez. Slash, hello? I'm looking at an offsides. We had possession of the puck. Just bad. Just bad. Hawks are winning this game. Place your bets. Man, I've already got enough placed. I've already got $45 on them placed, so I'm not placing any more bets on them to win this game. That's enough. Kane sent it in the corner. Vlasic makes a strong play there. Passes it across for Burakovsky, who backhands one in. Burakovsky gets this puck played by Anderson. Can he get it across? He does, but to no one. Vlasic throws one towards the net. It deflects wide. Here's Burakovsky in the right corner. Bad pass, kind of out of the reach of Donato. Carolina, and that puck gets played with a high stick, and so we got a whistle. This is rough. It's not that bad. It's just we've coughed up the puck a few times and have just made a few soft plays in our own end, and they've made us pay for like every single mistake. It's not like we're making mistakes on, like, you know, every time the puck's in our own end. It's just the couple that we have, they've capitalized on all three of them. And here's another chance. Great glove save from Spencer Knight. No rebound. Attaboy, Spence. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Once we bring back Kaner for all the Hawks homers who don't know, no, that's not happening. We need some vet demon. I don't think we need veteran defensemen. I'm so anti just like we don't need like a veteran plug. Like it's not like Connor Murphy would have this team in the playoffs. Like where I stand on that, and I said this on the podcast that's going to be coming out tomorrow, is like I would like the Hawks to go out and trade. Oh no, a couple of great looks there for the Canes. I think Knight made the save. I would like for the Hawks to go out and trade for like a really good defenseman that's like Renzel. Oh, didn't get much on that shot. But like a really good defenseman who's like a few years older than these guys. Like a defenseman that's like 28 or 29. We don't need veteran, like we don't need a 32-year-old veteran defenseman. Like, I would like a real, like, trade one or two of these young defensemen and get, like, a guy that's a couple years older. Like, I refuse to believe that we're going to win a Stanley Cup off the backs of an entire lineup that's all guys within the same 2 or 3 year age. Like we're not going to win with a team that's every single player's between the age of 23 and 21. Like, it's just not going to happen. You need a couple of good players that are like a few years older than the rest of these guys, but not like veterans. Like, I hate that. Oh, what a play. Here's Del Mastro, throws it across. Slaggert didn't get it on. Korchinski rims it. And the puck gets out. That's a vet. No, when you say a vet, what are you talking about? A vet? Oh yeah, we're calling veterans are 28-year-olds? No, when you say a veteran, you're not thinking of a guy in his prime. That you would call a guy in his prime, not a veteran. Like, no one's calling fucking Austin Matthews isn't a veteran player. Like, a veteran player is fucking Bedard throws one towards the net. Fuck. A veteran player's Pat Maroon last year. All right? You guys are like, do not say, yeah, Lee, that's a veteran. No, it's not. No one calls a veteran that. Refunding Lee's Eurodog dinner money. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate you. Kotkaniemi gets a shot on. Knight makes the save. Dude, yeah, everyone liked that. Everyone liked that. Thank you. Now I feel less bad about the fucking Euro hot dogs. I appreciate you. Here's Ehlers. Hard rims. Vlasic cuts it off. Bertuzzi dumps. We got to get up the ice, chat. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'd call a veteran anything over 32. I think you have to be 32 years old to be a veteran. I think that's the minimum. Like, Adam Fox is not a veteran. All right? Austin Matthews is not a veteran. Now you can go buy a hot dog at 7-Eleven for a midnight snack. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go take my Scott donations, my SRM Scott donations to 7-Eleven and get myself something yummy. Fortunately, YouTube steals most of the super chat money. Yeah, like half almost. But that's fucking ice. It's awesome. Like, I appreciate it. I don't get a $20 donation and think to myself, man, I only got $10. Like, that's fucking sick. I appreciate you for doing that. Roller grill action. Get Adam Fox, but don't give up much. We talked about that on the pod that's coming out tomorrow. That was my guy that I was kind of thinking about. But he's a right shot defenseman. Thing is like, we you guys should watch the pod that comes out tomorrow. Like, I think we discussed a lot of good topics, and like, we were talking about Korchinski more, and like, despite his, he's played a lot better as of late, but like, what is his role? Like, especially now that, is Connor Bedard going to be playing the point on the power play for like, do you need Sam Rinzel, Artem Levshinov, and Kevin Korchinski if Connor Bedard is playing the point on power play 1? Do you need all those guys? And then just alone, like Sam Rinzel, and do you need Sam Rinzel and Kevin Korchinski? You know? And like I'm bullish on Sam Rinzel. Like I look at Sam Rinzel's skating ability, and he's even like longer and bigger than Korch. Like, and he's a right shot guy. Like, I still just don't know. Like, you move Korch and try to get like an older, better defenseman, you know, or you move him as part of the package and like open up that spot. Like, I don't think you can have a D-core, and my tune has changed on this. Like, okay, finally we get a fucking stick penalty call. A slash. They finally call one of these, my goodness. Artie's running power play 1, but is he? Like, he's not a great puck mover. He's not a great shooter. I mean, he's a fine passer, but he's not like a quick. I feel like he's not quick enough at moving the puck, and maybe he can get better at it, but like, he wasn't good. Bedard has looked great. Like, I think the 5-forward thing has been awesome. I think Bedard playing the point, he has so much more space. All right, here's Frundell. Plays it behind the net. That was nice. To Nazar. Nazar, you got to get that pass away sooner. They might be nice. Nazar recovers. Now Bedard carries. Backhands one across for Frank. Into the zone. Here's Nazar. Carries it around the net. Throws it back out top for Bedard. Hawks are going to look to get set up. Here's Frundell. Back to Bedard. Frundell again. They gotta have some quick passing because Carolina's forwards on this penalty kill are so high out. You gotta make a pass to the guy in the bumper. Like, Teravainen has to become available there and then kick it out to the wall. Bad fucking entry there by Frank. We need a true stud if we're going for... Yeah, like, I don't want to just bring in a veteran third-pairing defenseman. That's not what I want to do. Like, I want to bring a guy that's really good. That, like, is on your first or second pairing. And then Kaiser's your third-pairing defenseman on the left side, you know? Like, I don't want to bring in a vet. Rinzel carries, second unit on, drops for Lardis, over to Green. He chips it in. Plays it back off the wall to Donato. Here's Rinzel, shoots! Puck's loose in behind! They don't score, it stays out. Lardis dove for it. Carolina gets it out. Knight plays the puck up to Lardis in the neutral zone. Lardis dumps it. Canes are back to full strength. It's going to be icing on the Canes. Dude, it's not that the defense is like, it's not like that these guys are all terrible, no roids. It's just that it takes time to develop defensemen, and it's hard to do it all at once. Like, you've got, like, fucking 4 rookies on your back end. Or 3 rookies and 1 guy that's played, you know? It's like you're trying to develop all of them at the same time. Like, you need a good defenseman to, like, be able to play with, say, Alex Vlasic, and then you can play those two 25 minutes a night and then give the other guys a little less responsibility, a little less minutes, and ease them into it a little bit, you know? But it's like when all of them have all the responsibility, it's just tough. And like my tune on that has changed because Honestly, but the reason why it hasn't was because like I was against having a veteran for the sake of having a veteran. Like I don't think like Connor Murphy's what you need. You need a guy that's like good enough to play important situations other than just defensive, other than just PK. Like you need a guy that you can play 23 minutes a night that's like maybe under 30. Like I think you give up assets for a guy like that. That's a few years older. I'm not bringing in a veteran. I'm not talking about a veteran. I'm talking about like a good defenseman. I'm not talking about a third pairing fucking just stopgap guy. I'm just saying, like, if you had a fucking, I don't know. What makes being a great defenseman as a young guy so much harder than a forward? Defense is just so much harder to play. The mistakes that get made become so much more obvious. Like if a defenseman makes a mistake, there's a much higher chance of it resulting in a goal than if a forward makes a mistake. Like a forward can make a mistake and then you still got 2 or 3 guys behind you that are going to correct it, and then the goalie. Whereas if a defenseman makes a mistake in his own end or along the blue line, it's resulting in a goal. So it just gets like, there's just like a bigger spotlight on it. The mistakes are exacerbated, or exacerbated. I don't even know if that's a word. That sounds inappropriate. But you know what I'm saying? Like the mistakes are magnified when you're a defenseman. Oh, they call off sides, but I think Mangiapane had possession there. That's kind of bullshit, and he didn't really like it either. And so that's why I'm so against drafting another young defenseman. Like, I don't care how good you think this guy is. It's going to take time. It's not going to be Matthew Schaefer where he's amazing and scoring 20 goals his rookie year and is like one of the best. Like, that's not going to happen. That is such a statistical anomaly. They don't happen. And so it's like, I don't want to wait 3 more years and like add another guy that needs to be developing with the other young defensemen that still need to develop. Like, it's time. It's time to take a step forward. You can't keep waiting for all these guys. And that's the reality. Is like, that's the same thing in the forward group. Is like, I know we all love these. We're all excited for these prospects. Like, I know we think Marek Van Acker and Jack Pridham are going to be good players. You don't even have the space. You can't just keep waiting for these guys to come in. Like, you're going to have to trade some of them soon to get a guy that's established. Because then that helps everyone else. Oh my gosh, Tob is back with a $50 dono. Doesn't even say anything, just fucking drops a 50 bomb on my fucking forehead. Thank you, Tob. Tob's built diff. Thank you, sir. Exacerbate. 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 I don't know if that's a word. Frendell carrying it out. Hard rims it in behind. Gostissphere picks it up. Icing. It's going to be icing, Carolina. Let's get one before the end of the period, chat. Can we get one before the end of the period? Order more heroes. Dude, fucking Tob and SRM Scott just paying for more Uber Eats. Thanks for dinner, fellas. Appreciate you. More gyros. Who scored for the Hawks? Frundy. Anton. Oh, Lardis. Oh, lost the puck. Thought he was going to have a chance to get that to Bedard on his backhand. Bedard shoots one. It's a body. I like how hard Lardis is working now. Carolina ices it once again. Procrastinate. Lee is a good time. Thank you, Tob. Thank you. Bang the muck right now out of those Euros. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I was like kind of scared that eating those Euros was going to like send me. The other meal that I ate today at work was this like chicken tikka that like someone back a house made for staff. And this chicken tikka was like the spiciest thing ever. It was like flammable. I was like, Brendan, what are we calling this? Satan's nutsack is what I said to him because it was so hot. But I crushed an entire bowl of it. So I know I will be paying for that later. I just don't know when. And so I was scared that the Euros was going to speed up the process. But so far, so good. TMI, I know, but I just got to be open and honest with you guys. That's all I try to do on this channel. Here comes Carolina into the Hawk zone. The trailer Nikishin, and he absolutely fucking wires one. Oh my God. Nikishin just fucking sniped that thing. My goodness. Jeez, and the Bedard line out there again. Whoops. That's a woof. That is a woof, chat. Teravainen needs to get bought out. Wait, I need to replay that. What did Tavo do? I don't even care. It's 4-1. I'm gonna rewind. I want to see what Tavo did so I can get mad. He kind of just gets through him. Weak back check. Oh, yeah. What is he doing? He's just like lollygagging. He's just lollygagging. Like, just no compete, no effort. That's frustrating. He should have so been in that passing lane if he was just like skating at 75%. Jeez, I guess the book knew something that I didn't. That this fucking bum-ass Carolina lineup without their 3 best forwards in it was just going to destroy the Hawks. Well, I mean, guys, our chances of the top pick can't really go up anymore because we're not going to pass Vancouver. We're pretty solidified here at the second from the bottom spot. Calgary's got 1 extra game to play, so 1 more opportunity to pick up points than we do, and they have 3 more points than us. So, like, I don't think we're going to catch them. Like, they would have to lose out, and we'd have to win out for that to happen, and I don't think it's going to happen. Sanheim or Kesselring? Isn't Kesselring another right shot guy? I was thinking about that yesterday because Kesselring, I was watching, I forget whose video I was watching, but Kesselring's just not really had a good go of it in Buffalo. And so I do think that he'll probably get traded because they're like playing like Logan Stanley over him. Yeah, he's another right shot guy. You know, like we don't. Who are we gonna give up? You know, who do we move out? would it be Louis Crevier? Like, I like Louis Crevier. You know, you've get the reality is on the right side you've got Crevier, Rinzel, and Levshinov. So it's like who? I don't know. Like, if you're going to go out and get a guy on the right side, you should move out one of the guys on your right side and get someone, like, really good. This Hughes guy on Michigan is cracked. I have an eye test for talent. Yeah, he's good. Anderson plays it. Good hit there by Burt. Hawks are fucking eating shit. Kesselring would be the perfect example of making a move to make a move. Yes, yes. That is so true. That it just wouldn't make sense for what we have. Like, we've already got promising young right shot defensemen, you know? That's not an area of need for us. Here's Hall. Oh, try to throw one back to Stankoven. Good tie up there by Wyatt Kaiser. Yeah, I agree. You need to trade for a needle mover. I agree. Like, I think if you're gonna bring in a guy on the right side, go out and get Adam Fox. Like, I think the Rangers are gonna look to trade him this summer. Like, why would he want to stay in New York other than the fact that he really likes New York? Like if you're going to get a guy, you need someone elite like that. You don't need more mid-tier guy. And that's the same thing with the forward group is like, look, I think all these guys are going to be solid middle six guys. Like, I think all these guys are going to be NHLers, you know? Like, I think Merrick Van Acker is probably going to be an NHLer. I think Jack Pridham could be an NHLer. You know? Like, Oliver Moore is clearly an NHLer. But, like, who are these? Which of these guys are, like, you know, who's going to score 30-plus goals in the NHL? You need, like, a couple more studs, I think. And so I think you trade some of these. Like, I'm sorry. Now that I've seen Frondell and, like, the fact that he's going to be able to play center, and we're on the kill, by the way. They're the only guys that are off limits for me are Spencer Knight, Connor Bedard, and Anton Frondell. There isn't a player that I'm not willing to trade. There's not. Like, and I know, like, no, that includes a lot of guys you really like. There's nobody that's off limits that I wouldn't consider trading for, like, a really good piece for an elite talent. Like, you're not getting guys in free agency like people were able to do even 3 years ago. Like, that's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore to where you can go and sign a really good free agent. Everyone has money. No one's letting their good players walk. It's not happening anymore. The only, like, it's going to be drafting and trades. And guess what? You've got so many assets to go out and make trades. Connor Bedard, Anton Frondell, and an entire team of ass-kicking depth scorers is good enough to win a cup? I don't think it is. What team have you saw win the cup with a build like that? With, like, two really good and then just a bunch of depth scorers? No, I don't mind Frondell playing center. Like, if Anton Frondell can be an elite two-way center, you should let him play center. That's so much more valuable than being on the wing. And again, the defense isn't bad. They're just young. Like, they just make mistakes. They process the game. Like, they're not quick enough they don't process the game quick enough yet. Like they need time. They need a lot of games to develop and get good. Like I have no doubt that Sam Rinzel is going to be a good. Here's Kevin Korchinski, throws it to Lardis. It was on his backhand. Korch, just take that yourself. He gets it back. Fuck. Korch should have just shot that himself. He tried to get it over to Lardis, but it was on his backhand. Lardis has been good. Not tonight. But yes, he has been good. I think Lardis could score 30 goals next year. I do. It's not about look, I agree that like patience is, whatever. But the reality is you can't just keep drafting guys every single year and just keep on waiting and keep on waiting. Oh, this wave of prospects. Like, you've got your core prospects. Go out and trade the rest of them. Like, you can't sit around on your you can't sit on your hands for the next 3 years just still waiting for all these guys to develop and, like, being shit. Here's Bedard. Throws one to the net, and Bertuzzi didn't get a tip on it, so it was easy glove save. 6 seconds left. Like, you need to go out and get, like, a really talented player in your top 6, I think, and you need... you should consider getting a really good defenseman. Dude, Tob, SRM Scott fucking hit me before you pulled up tonight. SRM Scott already donated. He already paid his dues, if you will. He already tipped his cap. We have a good goalie. Yeah, we've got a fantastic goalie. I just, like, you can't just sit around with all these 22-year-olds on average. Like, these guys, like, if you average all of them together, the average age of these young guys, like, I know the team age is like 24. Of this core, it's like they're all 21. Like, you can't just sit here with all these 21-year-olds and just expect them to just, like, turn into a contender. Like, you're going to need to let a couple of them go to bring in, like, a really good 28-year-old to help kind of lead the charge a little bit. Like, I don't even think Robertson would be the best fit, but I'd be like, fuck it. Like, yeah, if he's available, consider giving up some assets for that. I don't know what this Toronto new owner or new GM, not owner. I don't know what the new GM, like, that'll be interesting to see who's going to be the new GM of Toronto. They're not going to let go of Nyes. Nyes is not going to be the player they get rid of. It's going to be Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews will be the player that gets traded there, not Matthew Nyes. The Matthew Nyes price tag is too high. The Matthew Nyes price tag is higher than what Matthew Nyes is. Like, if Matthew Nyes is worth this, the asking price is not even on screen. And I know that. And I know that for a fact. So, like, Nyes isn't even a guy I even, like, consider anymore. That's why I, like, really want, like, Stenberg, man, like, Stenberg is almost like an instant fix. McKenna, I think, is going to take a couple years before he's, like, driving play at the NHL level and, like, really kind of doing it on his own. Look, I think the Matthews price could be more reasonable than the Matthew Nyes price. Matthews is not for the Hawks, though. I think Austin Matthews would be perfect. You guys are all talking about Anton Frundell like in playing the wing. If you're able to get Austin Matthews and you keep Anton Frundell, Austin Matthews is your second line center that you give those defensive matchups to, and then you play Anton Frundell on the wing with Connor Bedard on the first line. And I don't even. It's for me. It's not even that. Like and I've been coming around on Stenberg. Like I think he could fit better with this group. I think he could fit better with this group than Gavin McKenna can. I mean, Austin Matthews has just been fighting it for a couple years. He's been dealing with injuries. He's been clearly miserable. Like, yeah, how's Marner doing this year? Yeah, it's not like Marner's been. Yeah, I would not. I don't know. William Nylander's a tremendous player. But, like, I think about guys in the playoffs. Like, who... I don't know, man. Like, even I will say, like, Nylander was actually, like, showing up over those past couple years in the playoffs for them. But, like, you need a guy... This group needs guys that are going to go to the middle, that are going to go to the net, that are, like, good along the walls, that grind in the dirty areas. Like, Anton Frundell is the perfect piece for this group. That's why it's like Frundell is so valuable. But it's like you need more of that. You need more of that and less like perimeter, skill. You need engines. You need horses. You don't need more like skill guys that are like you've got Nazar and Moore who are like speedy, but like neither of them have proven that they're great at taking contact, Yeah, Brady would be. I'd break the bank for Brady, Like I'd give up. There isn't a player on the team besides Frundell and Bedard that I wouldn't give up for Brady Tkachuk. Nyes is literally the perfect fit. I've told you guys this before, but I know what I've heard off the record what Tree Living was looking for Nyes at the deadline. And it was I wouldn't do it. It was too much. It was like you could put what Tree Living was asking for Nyes and go get a Brady Tkachuk or, like it was that much. It was that much. I mean, his dad had a long career. Walt had a long career, did he not? Like, those guys are just like built different. Like you could have said, I think Brady's gonna be, and Brady's only 26. Like even if he falls off when he's 34, it's like that's 8 years. Big Walt. Big Walt. Nazar doesn't finish. I mean, I think he can. I think he can develop it. I think he can get better at it. But my thing is just like you need size you need strength in the playoffs. Like we got the speed. We got a couple of guys with speed, but you need to be able to supplement that with size. And it's like, yeah, like Nestrasil and like you are like waiting on a lot of those guys. Like West is an option, but it's like those guys are years down the road. It's like you can't just sit around and wait for those guys. They call him Big Walt. That's his name. Like, listen to the pod. Did you guys listen to the pod with their dad? They call their dad Walter. Why even is that? Is that like a nickname or is that his middle name? They call him Walter. Oh my gosh. So he got the name Walt because Eddie Olczyk called him Walt his rookie year because his last name was similar to a player on the Rangers, Walt Kutch. It's like the same spelling. I didn't even know that. I just called him Walt forever. I didn't even know the original. I didn't even know the origination of the nickname. Eddie O called him that. He's big and the same name as Walt. Yeah. I didn't even, to be honest with you, I had no clue that was how the nickname originated. That's funny. But like Matthew literally calls him Walter. Same last name. Yeah, that is hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, but Matthew and Brady literally call him Walter. So, that's pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know, man. You need something legit in the top 6. And I think maybe you need like a little of, not a veteran, but like an older high-end defenseman. And I think maybe you trade some of your pieces to get that. And then you let the rest of the guys develop on the backs of them. Let's give back to Soderblom. What do you mean, let's give back to Soderblom? Walt sounds funny. Yeah, Walt is way funnier. Who wins the Masters? I don't know. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Is Tiger Woods playing in the Masters? I'm just kidding. Harley. What's Harley's contract? Where is Dallas on Puckpedia? I guess I can pull this up. Oh, yeah, no. He just signed an extension. Oh, my batteries just went out. Yeah, they just signed an extension. That's not happening. Dude, if Robertson's what's available, fucking go get Jason Robertson and then figure it out. You know? Like, is he the most, like, nail gun guy? Is he the best two-way guy? Is he even, like, a great guy to have in the playoffs? No. No, I wouldn't say he is particularly. But it's like, I can't Livestream be as good because he's a fucking idiot. No, I'm just kidding. He could be. He could be. But the thing with Artem Levshinov is, like, I don't even like banking. I don't even like doing the Levshinov is going to be, like, amazing. Levshinov could be a total bust. Like, he could be. Does Levshinov have a ton of potential? Yes. Yes, of course, Artem Levshinov, the tools that he has, the size, the speed, like, could he be a sensational defenseman? Yes. Could he also be ass? Could he also just be one of those all the tools, no toolbox guy? Yes. Yes, that is also a possibility. You know? So, like, I don't like to pencil in Artem Levshinov as just, like, oh, we know he's going to be amazing in 5 years. Because it's like, we don't. You don't know. Alex talking, I can't imagine that extension doesn't happen. Can't imagine he doesn't get extended. But yeah, like, obviously that would be, Alex Tuck would be an amazing pickup. Versus Anaheim. That Nikishin fucking snipe, that perfect shot. Yo, I'm not sold on Knight. That Nikishin shot. Dude, what? They've been absolute snipes. Not being sold on Knight is a crazy statement. He's had like a 909 all year playing in front of this 23-year-old blue line. Professor, I'm getting tired and might piss off early. Make sure class gets their shit together. Don't let it happen again. Okay? I need a doctor's note if you're leaving sick, okay? I need a doctor's note. Not happy, but if you're sick, you gotta go. You gotta go. KD better do something. This team needs help. But it's not like, I hate when, gosh, I hate when people put it like that. This team needs help. It's like, this team is going to be really good. They're just all so young, and you got so many of them. You've got more young players that are promising than you have room for. But you need to go out and get a couple of guys that are a little older that are already doing it. And you need to package a couple of these young guys to make that happen. This team doesn't need help in the sense that, oh my gosh, none of these guys are good. They need to completely, like, shake this thing up. It's just like, you need a couple studs. You need, and, like, you've got all the assets in the world to make that happen. There's no, like, you don't have to worry about overpaying because you have so many assets. Except for if you need to, you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up two of the core pieces, two complementary pieces, and like a first round pick for, an above average. You don't want to be doing that, but yeah, Beds has not been good tonight. All right, we're underway in period 3. I know you said help. I just don't like the way you put it. I just don't like the... Oh, Sam Rinzel just got hit up high with a stick. I think maybe he was just being a soft little whiny. Ehlers throws one across. Good save, Knight. Going post to post to cover that one up. Why did Florida give him up? Because they wanted to get Seth Jones. They won a Stanley because he was their backup. Because they gave up their backup goaltender for a top 4 defenseman that helped them win a Stanley Cup. Like, the Spencer Knight trade made sense for Florida. Seth Jones helped them win a cup. Like, you do that 10 times out of 10. It was like a rare trade where both teams really win. Don't ever collaborate with Greg Boysen. Why? What the fuck did Greg Boysen do? Greg Boysen's a good dude. I interviewed him a couple times last year on Chicago Hockey Radio. Vlasic first forces a turnover. Drives to the net. Finds Burakovsky. Couldn't get a shot off. Kaiser plays one up. Hawks dump it in. Carolina dumps it. Frendell kicks it up the wall. Del Mastro moves it to Korchinski. Makes a quick pass up. Nice. Mikheyev. Frendell picks it up from him. Throws it back. Del Mastro's shot gets blocked. Oh, and now Del Mastro holding the stick there. Got away with that one. Turnover, Del Mastro. Good save by Knight. Ryan Reeves. Why are we talking about Ryan Reeves? Is Rantanen not good? What? No, Rantanen's good. Rantanen's good, and Rantanen's good in the playoffs, too. Because he's fucking big and fast and strong. I'd rather Rantanen than Jason Robertson. But that's not happening. Obviously. I'm just saying. Good play by Mangiapane. Stop that puck from going up the wall. They force it to the middle. Carolina does good to get it out. We need Reeves on the 4th line. No, we don't. That guy's not an NHL talent. Here's Slaggert. Drops it. Teravainen. Oh, glove save from Anderson. Now here goes Hall the other way. Maybe have a 2-on-1 with Stankoven. Throws it across to him. Good back check from Crevier. Slaggert moves it to Bedard. Bedard into the zone. Toe drag. Shoots it wide. Vlasic finds Bedard. What a play. Gets it out to Lardis. His shot gets blocked by Gostisbehere. Fuck. Good work by Vlasic there. Bedard gets tripped. No call. Are they calling it? Are they calling it? Why'd they blow it down when we had possession? Yeah, I mean, blatant trip. These fucking refs are just, like, set out to not call anything tonight. All right, we're going to the peeper. Lardis is not poo. That line's just fighting it tonight. All right, peeper, peeper, peeper. Let's win this draw. I want to see them set up. John Carlson signed an extension in Anaheim. I don't think so. We lose the draw. Teravainen gets there. Nice. Frendell picks it up. Just brought it into pressure. Carolina clears it. Yeah, Bedard got tripped. And they, like, called it. Here's Nazar into the zone. Shoots it himself. I would rather just get set up than just, like, a normal rush chance shot. Panthers dub. Subbed and likes, though. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Bedard finds Teravainen. What a play. Oh, my gosh. And they're just trying to pass the fucking puck to the back of the net. Just shoot it, man. My God. Like... Bedard gets tripped as he's entering the zone. They don't fucking call that. He might have just blown an edge. He might have just blown a tire and wiped out by the look of it. If he didn't react, he probably just toe-picked. Nazar just bad on the entry. Second unit out. Rinzel throws it back to Lardis. Nice little entry there. Rinzel, Donato, back to Rinzel. Here's Burakovsky on the left wall. His pass too hot for fucking Lardis. It's so frustrating. Burakovsky back to, oh my gosh, no one's there. Burakovsky just giving it away. What is he doing? And then they score. Keandre Miller. Fucking Andre Burakovsky. Why are we even playing him? Why is he in the lineup? They need to buy him out tomorrow. They need to buy this guy out tomorrow. What is he fucking thinking? What is he fucking thinking? I'm rewinding it. Like, we got all fucking day. I want to watch this again. So he carries it into the zone, chips it to himself into the corner, looks back, and just throws it all the way up the fucking wall. Plays him in on a 3-on-1. What are you... He literally checked his shoulder. What did he see when he checked his shoulder? Fuck. He's so bad. Oh my gosh, Crevier to Frendell again. Okay. On the bright side, it's on Frendell's. Not even really celebrating, just pointing to Crevier. Let's go. Hey, we'll take that. Honestly, we're okay with ethical tank losses if it means Frundy lighten it up. There we go. Oh my gosh, Frundy's the real deal. I need to rewind again. I've got all day. Again, I'm going to rewind and I want to see how that play developed. Crevier to Frundell connection. Didn't have that. Maybe we should play them on a line together. Just, Crevier, you're playing forward now. You're playing on Frendell's wing. Mikheyev picks it up. Throws it across to Vlasic, and Vlasic skated it forward. Okay. Frendell, middle of the ice. Gets there. Rims it. Attaboy. Goes back to the net and scores. Nice. Frendell kind of helped making the play happen. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, chat. Hattie watch for Frundizi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's so good. Like, he just makes the right play. He just does the right thing all the time, it feels like. Now here's Frindell on the forecheck. Go get a hat trick, young man. Hits Nikishin. Fans are loving it. He is a fan favorite already, chat. How do you not love Frundy? Tavo just launched that thing into the crowd. I didn't start the clock. Big Lou. In Frundell we trust. Yeah. He knows where to be. We need a draft from the SHL more often. They come out ready and studs. Dude, that's what, like, if we get Ivor Stenberg, he will be an impactful NHL player next year. He will be an impactful NHL player next year. Frindell can score from all over the ice. Yeah. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast. Is he back to point per game now? Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Ever told on a brother? Everybody got choices. Frundy. He'll be at 8 points in 9 games now. 3 goals, 5 assists in 9 games after tonight. Fuck yeah. He might not be done yet. We still got 12:45. Stenberg and Frindell are very different players. Oh, very different, yeah. Stenberg's a play driver. Stenberg's like they'd be perfect on a line together. Like, if you put Frindell and Stenberg on your second line, that'd be so good that then you can just put Nazar on the first line. Like, then you go Nazar and fucking Bertuzzi. Nazar, Bedard, Bertuzzi on the first line. And then play Lardis, Moore, Green together on the third line, you know? Like, then you're cooking. Then you're absolutely cooking with hot oil. Frundell and Bedard, Stenberg and Nazar. Yeah, you could do that. Like, that's just like the inverse, basically. That'd be phenomenal, too. Realistically, Lebowski, you would do both and then just see whichever, do both for a while and see which one works better. Like, oh, and Taylor Hall just ripped one past Spencer Knight. Great. Butchering his former team, Blackhawks legend Taylor Hall. Cooking us. They are kind of picking corners on Knight tonight. My goodness. Woof. Bad change. I'm rewinding. I just want to see how the... Just an atrocious change. Just garbage change. Oh my gosh, what a terrible line change that was. We want to win the East for home ice. I mean, you guys are playing fucking Skylar Brindamore and Nadeau and fucking Jankowski's your second line center. Like, we're just getting... We have gotten absolutely cooked by that Stankoven, Hall, Blake line. You guys aren't even playing your top 3 forwards. Your entire top line is not in the lineup tonight. And we're getting fucking bent over and spanked by a couple of midgets. I would have liked to see more fight from the team. Like, they're kind of giving up, and I really don't like that. I don't like to, and I won't make the statement until they have another performance like this, because they've battled, like that San Jose game. I mean, this was a night and day, you know, the performance or the compete level in this versus the compete level in the San Jose game is not even comparable. So I'm not gonna make a big I'm not gonna make a video about it until I see them do it again. But if they play, I'm going to the game on Saturday. Me and Carl are going to the game on Saturday, so no stream. Sorry, I just realized I haven't mentioned that until just now. No stream Saturday because me and Carl are going to the game. If they play like this on Saturday, I'm going to have a fucking conniption and make a video after the game, just scorched earth slander. Like, you don't get to just give up. None of you have made it in the NHL yet. Like, you're not the Florida Panthers who have won a couple of cups and you're like, you've done it and you've proven it and, you know, it just wasn't your year, so now you're kind of just mailing it in. Like, 2 of you are like, you know, 2 of these guys have guaranteed their spots in the NHL. All the rest of these guys are on entry-level contracts fighting for spots. So, like, we better not see this performance again for the rest of the year. My goodness, this body language. Just stream at the game. I'd need, like, 2 phones. That would be so dog shit. I don't think that'd be very good. Is Bedard -5 tonight? I don't know if it's that bad, but it might be close. I know they've been on the ice for like 3 or 4 against. Mangiapane chips it in. Oh my gosh, someone's beer and fucking popcorn just spilled on the side of the boards. Dumbass, not watching the play, just having your snacks up on the boards. Green tried to release that pass. He got his pocket picked. And now here this line goes back to work. The Canes are sick. The Canes are sick. I don't know if they're going to be good enough to beat whoever it is in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, the Canes have a free ride to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, they're going to play like Philadelphia in the first round, and then they're going to play like the Pens in the second round. Like, they have a free ride to the Eastern Conference Finals, but then it's like, can they get through Tampa Bay, who I think is going to end up being there out of the Atlantic, and then can they beat whoever they play in the Cup final? I don't know if their high-end talent's good enough. You know, like, Aho and Svechnikov and Jarvis are all, like, really good players, but they're not... I don't know if, like, you need superstars to win 4 playoff series. They'll be out. No, they won't be out at the second round. They have a cakewalk. They're in the Metro. They're in the biggest joke of the division of the biggest. They're in the worst division. The Pacific might have something to say about that. The Metro's fucking horrible. They're gonna have a free ride to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's literally going to be fucking... Let's look at it. I guess I'll just pull it up. So right now, they have the 1 seed, so they're going to be playing. Well, actually, they're right now they're matched up against Ottawa. Ottawa's low key like I think Ottawa's better than Pittsburgh and Philly. I think Ottawa's better than Pittsburgh and Philly. I think Ottawa can kind of give them some trouble, but they're going to beat Ottawa. And then who cares? They're going to mop the floor with Pittsburgh or Philly. Like, I know Pittsburgh's played well this year, but that's just not... They're not... Carolina's going to beat fucking Pittsburgh, dude. Their 1C is Sebastian Aho, which, you know, that's the two things I'm not in love with about here's my problems with the Carolina Hurricanes. Their center depth is not fantastic. Like it's Aho, Stankoven. I just spat. It's Aho. Try saying Stankoven without spitting all over your monitor. It's Aho, Stankoven, Stahl, and Jankowski down the middle, which is like it's not amazing down the middle. However, they make up for it with their depth. Like they've got a ton of depth. Like, I mean, that is a sick second line with Hall, Blake, Stankoven. Oh my gosh, they scored again. Jesus. You can't do this. You can't let this happen at home, chat. You can't let this happen at home. This is brutal. But yeah, I'm not in love with their centers, and then I'm not in love with who is it gonna be Anderson? Is it gonna be Bussy? Like, they don't have a world beater in net. They don't have a great goaltender. And like, yeah, their forecheck's nasty. They play this like unrelenting style where they're just forechecking and forechecking and forechecking and grinding you down. But you can beat that forecheck. They give up a ton of goals off the rush. So I think there's like maybe specific teams that could give them trouble, but I think they'll be able to beat Ottawa in Pittsburgh. You can't wait for the CHGO show. Why? Because people are just going to be freaking out, losing their minds. People, like, the thing is like, I feel like they might get more upset than I do. Like, what can you even say? What can you even say about this? Like, this is fucking, like, it's so bad. You got pumped. Like, they stopped competing after it was 4-1. Like, it's terrible. Am I going to, like... There's 3 games left in the season. What am I going to do? Fucking shit my pants over it? Like, who cares? Go get Frendell a hat trick, Crevier. I agree, though, Philip. I know you're always negative, but I can't, like... Don't do this shit at home. You can't have this performance at home. You can't just stop trying at home and get pounded like this. It's embarrassing. Jeez, Carolina almost just scored again. Here's Green. Carries it into the zone. Hits Mangiapane, and it's going the other way. Yeah, they got belt to ass by like a half AHL team. Here's Korchinski. Oh, good look for Korch. It's a good glove save. Angry Jay. Yeah, dude, I just maybe live post games will be something that I implement next year. I just feel like I do it on the stream, you know? Like I kind of do it on the stream and then I stay live after the game ends a lot on the stream, and it just feels like redundant, and like not really anybody else is doing the live stream, so I feel like that's my kind of like during the game. I might make more post games next year. I just didn't really make them a ton this year because they don't do well. Are they rushing these defensemen? I mean, you could make the argument for all of them, like individually, yes or no. I just think the thing is like when you're doing them all at the same time, it's more difficult because the mistakes just kind of multiply on each other, and so that's why it's kind of like it's tough, you know? It makes it look worse. It feels worse because, like, if a couple of them are struggling, it's really bad, you know? And that's kind of what it's felt like this year. Is like, if one guy is having an off night, that's really bad because that could result in 1 or 2 goals alone, you know? And so if you have 2 guys having an off night, it's like, shit. And you're in real trouble. And so it's like I think it would be fine if Rinzel was playing alongside like a better, more experienced defensive core, but they're all making these mistakes. They're all growing. Look, I don't think KD's not the one who stopped trying after going down 4-1. Like, you can't just, oh my gosh, they just dinged the pipe. You can't watch this and be blaming KD. Like, this team stopped competing in the second period. Like, what did Kyle Davidson have to do with that? Ice in Carolina. Jeez. Can we just go rolling clock here? No more whistles? Jeez, that place is empty. Guys, next year's the year. Don't worry. I know this sucks. Trust me. Actually, I don't know. I can't imagine Kyle Davidson isn't going to do something aggressive this summer. I would be shocked. Like, I really do think this is the summer where everything kind of turns around. And I think they're going to put their best foot forward. Did Nashville win? Damn, Nashville's down 2 right now. Oh, but the Sharks are losing too. And LA's going to win, so that works just as well. And I really... Fuck the Sharks. Green throws it back to Renzel. Glove save. 420. Hope y'all do well in the lottery. Let's go, Canes. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I talked a lot of shit about the Canes right before the Olympics because I said that Seth Jarvis shouldn't be going to the Olympics over Connor Bedard. So hopefully you didn't see that stuff, but I don't really have any gripe with the Canes. I just I just don't think you guys have the high-end talent to like win a Stanley Cup. But you've got a coach that coaches a really solid system that does extremely well. It's very meta, if you will. It's a very meta system. Just tenacious forecheck, high-volume shots. You know, D get up in the forecheck. You just wear teams down. It's a very physical, in-your-face style that does well in the playoffs, but I just don't think... It's like the same thing as the Florida Panthers. Just the difference between the Canes and the Florida Panthers is that the Florida Panthers have, like, a couple superstars, you know? And so I think that's just, like... I don't know. We'll see, though. I mean, this is your year to do it. You don't have the Panthers. You don't have that really good Leafs team. Like, here's Frundell on the hat trick. Oh, he just whizzed it wide. Fuck, that would have been so sick. We're going to the peeper. Get Frundell his hat trick. Get Frundy a hat trick, chat. Oh, this is a clip of Oliver Moore getting punched out by Nikishin. Jeez. We held them to only 20 shots. Wow. Wow. Only 20 shots, Dad. Yeah, we'll hang our head on that. We only gave up 22 shots. There we go. Moral victory. Here's Nazar to Frundell. I just want to see a Frundell hat trick, man. I can go to bed happy. Here's Teravainen and Bertuzzi. Frundell's winding up over there. Teravainen gets it. Frundell! Oh my gosh. Anderson glove save. Gosh, he fucking got all of that. Anton, guys. I know this sucks. Look how good Anton Frundell is. Like, it's going to get better. We've got Anton Frundell and Connor Bedard. Like, we're fine. You just got to go out and get a couple pieces. Go trade fucking Marek Van Acker, Jack Pridham, Oliver Moore, Kevin Korchinski. Go out, trade all those guys. Trade the fucking, like... You know, and go out and get a couple pieces. You got so much trade bait. Use it. Here's Bedard behind the net. Can he find Frundy? He does! Did that just ding the pipe? Bedard was looking for him. Thank you, Connor, for looking for him. Did Frundell just ding the pipe there? Fuck, I thought that was it. He fanned it on the pass. Nazar, play the puck there. Here's Frundell. Drops. Damn. We have Anton Frendel and Connor Bedard with this shit blue line. It's not shit. They're all just fucking 22 years old, man. Developing, trying to come into the NHL at the same time. And they're struggling. Oh. Donato got fucking trucked. And he's pissed off. Here's Renzel. Starts skating backwards. Throws one nowhere near the net. I think it maybe took a deflection. And they go to the replay as there's a scuffle happening. Yeah, I think that Frendel chance hit the fucking post, man. Frendel was so close to a hat trick. Oh, we got Lardis with his helmet off. Donato got up and saw red there. I don't mind that. I mean, I would have liked to see that fight. Like, have that kind of fight earlier in the game. Like, when it's 4-1. Like, Ryan Donato, when it's 4-1, try to mix it up with someone. You know? Like, it's 7-2 with a minute left. Like, I guess I'd rather see a little bit of fight than no fight. But, like, do that when the game is still within reach. Like, this group needs someone that's going to, like, drag them into the fight. Like, Connor Bedard was doing it a lot, especially at the start of the year. But as the season is worn down, they're completely out of the playoffs. We haven't seen him kind of do it as much, which is fine. You don't want Connor Bedard getting in scuffles with guys when you're, 12 points out of the playoffs. But, like, They need someone next year that's like gonna pull them into the fight. They need someone with a bit of FU. Like, they need to take pride in like their game. And hopefully, it will be better, especially at the start of the next year. Like, they're probably gonna start out hot again next year, and they're gonna be more motivated because it's like, hey, we can make the playoffs this year. But it's like, it's still frustrating to just see the lack of fight and compete right now. Like this, and it's probably just a blip. Like, this was just one game, Like, I know they lost like 5 in a row, but they were competing in them at least. This was bad. Like, this was a really bad game. This is one that, like, all you guys that get super negative, like, I'm not going to wag my finger at any of you tonight because, like, this was fucking atrocious. This makes you, like, this makes you think, like, what are we doing? It's like all these guys still have so much to prove. And you play, and it's like, you do this? Like, that's not good. It's not good. They need a guy like Brady Tkachuk. That would be perfect. Yeah, I agree. Brady Tkachuk would be perfect for this group. I just don't want to give up Frendel for him. I just don't want to give up Frendel, Bedard, or Spencer Knight for him. And that's about it. But I don't think Brady, like, Ottawa's about to make the playoffs. They're going to play the Canes, but like, I think, I don't know if Brady's going to, like, I see people, like, stir up noise about that. I think he's got a lot of buddies on that team. I think he really likes the guys on that team. Who knows? I don't think that happens this summer, though, so belt to ass by an AHL team's pretty rough. I mean, it wasn't the AHL guys. It was that second line, that fucking Stankov and Hall line. I mean, those guys terrorized us tonight. And, I mean, that's what the... Guess Jankowski did have 2 goals. Yeah, Stankoven had 3 points, 2 goals and an assist. Taylor Hall had a goal and an assist. Blake had an assist. 6 points between those 3 guys. They just kind of fucking... Yeah, Bedard was a -4. Burakovsky was a -4. Burakovsky. Guys, do you guys remember? I know a lot of stuff has happened tonight. Do you guys remember? Peace out, Panthers, J-Dub. Good luck to all you Canes fans, man. I think you guys are going to win a couple of playoff rounds, but good luck for the Eastern Conference Finals. Best of luck. Do you guys remember when Andre Burakovsky took the puck in, like with that expiring power play? He chipped it into the corner to himself, checked his shoulder, and then threw it all the way back up the wall and just played the Carolina Hurricanes in on a 3-on-1. Do you guys remember that? That was, I remember that, and that was fucking insane. He was a -4 tonight. How is that possible? Lardis and Bedard were -4. Tavo was a -4. How was Andre Burakovsky a -4? Donato was a -3. What was Frank? Frank was a -2. Burakovsky a -4, dude. He's so bad. Ilya Mikheyev managed to be a +2. Giga Chad. Mangiapane was a +1. Anton Frundell. +2 on a night where his team gets demolished 7-2. Anton Frundell's so good. Yeah, it was a good game to miss. All right. You guys don't want to fucking go watch CHGO. Actually, before I go, we have to do. You guys know the rules on a tank loss. You guys know how we end the tank losses every single time. We got to rip a couple of them. Our favorite video game. Bang! We'll take it. First try. Bing! Mickey's a keeper. They're not going to keep Mickey. That's not going to happen. You don't have room. You don't have space. There's no room. Where have we been? There's no room. I made a video about this 2 months ago too. And people were like, you got to keep them. They're not going to keep them. How can you keep them? You have no space. You've got all these guys that are competing for NHL spots, and half of them aren't good yet. Trade guys. Package a couple of. You can't just be bad. Unfortunately, if you wanted to wait for just all these guys that we see right now, our homegrown prospects, if you wanted to wait for them to all be the core of the team and no one else, you would need to wait 4 more years before they're legitimately good. All of them. Or 3 maybe not 4, maybe 2 or 3. You can't afford that. You can't do that. You got to speed it up. You gotta unfortunately, you're going to have to package a couple of these guys and go out and get someone established. You're just going to, you can't, it's a business. You can't just be ass for this many years in a row. They're not going to, you're going to lose the fans. That's people are going to get disenfranchised. That will happen. You can't take forever, unfortunately. And I think Kyle Davidson knows that. I think Kyle Davidson knows he's got to go and, make something happen. But, this would be perfect. That guarantees you Gavin McKenna or Ivor Stenberg. And, Gavin McKenna, I don't know how much, I would almost suggest Gavin McKenna goes back to Penn State for another year, but he wouldn't. He'd play. But I don't know how impactful Gavin McKenna will be in his, draft plus 1 year. Like, I don't know how impactful he'll be. I think Gavin McKenna's a guy that will be kind of like Connor Bedard, like needs a couple years, but maybe you throw him on the first power play unit and kind of insulate him a little bit, and he's able to have production just because he has so many more weapons around him than like Bedard did. And so maybe he has like decent point production, but I think Gavin McKenna will struggle in his first year or two in the NHL. I think probably his first 2 years in the NHL, to be honest with you. But then I think Gavin McKenna is going to be insane. But then if the Rangers take McKenna here, and you take fucking Ivar Stenberg, if you're getting Ivar Stenberg at 2, he is an impactful NHL player next year. Anton Frundell was a +2 tonight in a game where you lost 7-2. He's almost point per game in his first fucking. He's insane. He's so much better. He's better than I did a fucking a tape review glazing him. He's so much better than we thought. Like, he's gonna be a fucking center that you give all the bad matchups to, and he's just going to beat them. And I don't know what the decision was to play. Who was the Frundell line even matched up against tonight? Because, why that Bedard line got feasted on by that Taylor Hall, Jackson Blake, fucking Logan Stankhoven line. And they shouldn't have, but they did. Fuck. Okay, can this update? Because he's got 2 more goals. It's 9 games played, 8 points. 3 goals, 5 assists, and 9 games played. He's insane. Anton Frundell might be a point-per-game player next year with fucking 30 goals. Hawks need to be badass, not ass. I don't give a fuck if the Blackhawks lose 90% of their fans if they ultimately the best team in the league in 6 years. You can't do that. It's Lebowski. I understand you having the patience and whatnot. But I'm one of those sickos that would gladly wait 4 years for the Blackhawks to develop if they're an absolute juggernaut for a decade. It's a what's it called? It's like an idealistic way to look at it. Like, it's not the 4 years. Oh my gosh, we won it twice in a row. We did it twice in a row. That's good. That's a good omen. See, now things are starting to happen. It's felt like the past few streams, I got to click this thing 10 times for them to get a top 2 pick. Now it's starting to feel like we're getting a top 2 pick, chat. But it's like, you can't just say, "Oh, I'd be fine with them being bad for 4 years." Like, you have to live those 4 bad years. You have to live that. You have to see all the brutal games, all the the general manager won't, people will stop attending games. It'll hurt the pockets of the organization. I don't care about the bottom line for the Blackhawks. I don't care about them being profitable, really. That's not something I care about. But at the end of the day, the general manager is not going to keep his job if it takes 4 more years. I think they can make the playoffs next year. I really do. Especially given the landscape of the rest of the Western Conference. I really do think they can make the playoffs. But, I think you got to go make a move happen. You see how fucking Utah made that happen last year with JJ Peterka? You got to go do that, you know? You got to do that. Honest question, is the expectation next year playoff appearance? I think the expectation is that you're not selling at the deadline and that you're playing important games in March and April. I think the idea is that you're one of these teams that's fighting for it. Like the expectation is that you have to be like around here, you know? Like you gotta be in that 80-point range. It might have to be even higher. Like you gotta be in this area next year. That's like fighting for it. But, like, with that being said, I think they could be in the playoffs. Like, I really do. And, like, before you become a contender, you got to get in the playoffs and you got to lose. Like, you gotta lose before you win. You know? You got to get that experience. You got to know what it's like to lose. You got to find out what it takes. And so it's like that's what the next 2 years are about. We're doing a disservice not finding proper line mate for beds. Yeah, I don't think it's Nick Lardis. I don't know. It's hard for me. It's hard for me. Like after a game, I'm just so demoralized after a game like that. Like, and I'm pissed off. Like I'm mad, and like, so I'm just thinking about this team more negatively. Like a lot of you negative, some of the negative people in chat and the people on Twitter. Like I'm just thinking like that right now. So it's hard for me to like think rationally. But like, I don't think Nick Lardis is going to be that guy. But then it's like, who do you play Lardis with? You play Lardis with Moore on the third line. Yeah, I think you go make a trade happen this summer. Maybe two. You compile some of those assets. You've just got too many guys in the fucking system. Like, is there like... over a point per game in the OHL, over a point per game in the WHL, over a point per game in the OHL, over a point per game in the KHL. Dominic Toninato. Spelliscy's going to be a fourth line grinder. Almost a point per game in the NCAA. Like, you got so many fucking guys, dude. Gavin Hayes is not an NHL player. Mason West, okay, he's up to 25 points. That's good. He's starting to figure it out a little bit. Lardis is ass. Lardis is not ass. Like, Lardis works so hard. He's good on the forecheck. I just think him and Bedard are not a good complement to each other. Like, I think if you put Lardis on the line with fucking Mikheyev and Frundell, that'd be better for him than with Bedard and Tavo. Like, there's just not enough like gusto on that line. There's not enough like guys, don't let tonight, like, what are you guys like, don't let tonight, like, why are we slandering Nick Lardis? Like, he's been one of our best revelations this year. He's been putting pucks in the back of the net more than most of these guys. Like, he's been more productive. He's worked his way up the lineup. Yeah, maybe you go back to Nazar and Lardis. Maybe you try them again. Maybe you go Donato, Lardis, and Nazar and send Burakovsky to fucking China, dude. Oh my gosh. Andre Burakovsky, I keep thinking about that play where he basically got an assist on that Hurricanes goal, the like 6th goal of the game, where he just fucking threw it all the way back down the wall into our own zone for a 3-on-1. Like, that was so bad. But yeah, dude, play Lardis with Nazar. Play Lardis with Nazar and Donato. And then trade Oliver Moore. Trade Oliver Moore. Trade fucking Van Acker or Pridham. Like, teams will be excited for these guys. Like, trade them while they're hot, you know? Like, before they even play pro hockey and they're just, like, leading producers in the CHL. Like, trade them now. Trade them now. Do we need to wait to see another middle six forward develop? These guys are all fucking middle six guys. We got 20 middle six forwards. Trade a couple of these guys and go get a fucking, and then trade a couple picks and go out and get someone for Connor Bedard. Because, like, that's the fucked up thing is because, like, I think if you get Stenberg or Celebrini, like, or Celebrini, jeez, I'm fried. Like, even if you get Stenberg or McKenna, like, I don't know if those guys play with Bedard. Like, would you put McKenna with Bedard? I think that's kind of the same. That'd be like the same thing as Lardis with Bedard. Like, I don't know if that works. I don't know if Bedard and McKenna work together. Because, like, neither, who's pressuring on the forecheck? Who's the F1? You know, like, who's going really hard in the corner and, like, forcing turnover? Like, who's winning the puck? You know? Like, I think they're both probably best as, like, the F3 that kind of just hangs out up high in the zone and waits to, like, pounce on opportunities. Like, I think if you get McKenna, you play him on a separate line than Connor Bedard. Anaheim up 3-0 against San Jose. Good. Good. Ironically, Stenberg fits Bedard better and McKenna fits Frundell better. I think Stenberg would fit. I think Stenberg would fit Frundell really well too. Like, Stenberg's great at carrying the puck up the ice, you know? He's a great facilitator. He works hard. He creates offense. Like, I think Stenberg would be great with Frundell as well. I agree though. Like, I think McKenna would be better with Frundell than he would be with Bedard. So I think half that's true, but I don't know if I'd necessarily subscribe to McKenna being. Maybe McKenna would be better, just like a pure playmaker. But Stenberg's a playmaker. Stenberg's way more of a playmaker than he is a goal scorer. They need one of those guys, man. Like, if it's Gab McKenna, if it's Stenberg, it doesn't. You just take them and figure it out. You need another, like, true offensive dynamo. Like, completely different games. I mean, this was exceptionally worse. Let's not pretend like the game against San Jose on Monday was not a completely different game from what we saw tonight. Like, this game we saw tonight was night and day from the San Jose game on Monday. So, like, let's not, I know it was brutal, but let's not get too negative about it. Because we saw this team really, really compete on Monday night. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. No stream Saturday. Dropping a podcast tomorrow with Ovi, Clapbomb, and Justin. I'm not fucking editing that now. I'm putting that out tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. No stream Saturday. I'm going to the game, and then I'm streaming all the rest of the games of the season. I'm streaming the last 3, but I'm not streaming the game Saturday because I'm gonna be there. I'll stream the game Monday and Wednesday. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. I know it felt bad, but it wasn't as bad as it felt. It was bad. No, it was terrible. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We are going to be back very soon. McKenna would be great with Bedard and Frindell. That line would be better than Stenberg and Frindell, but I'll be happy with either. I think Gavin McKenna is going to struggle with the pace and the physicality of the NHL in his first couple years. So I think that's very apparent. But, oh, Brianna, sweetie. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great night. Be on the lookout for the podcast tomorrow. More content. I'm also going to do, oh my gosh, I should be announcing this. I'm going to do like a draft. I'm going to do a playoff bracket challenge for like for everyone who watches my channel. And I'll be like talking about it on stream, and I'll be talking about it like as we're going through the playoffs. But I'll put up like $100 as like the prize or something, and then it'll be free to enter, and that'll be really fun. We'll do like a channel-wide fucking playoff bracket challenge. Try to get a bunch of people in there. I think that'll be really cool. But yeah, lots of stuff coming. The playoffs are gonna be fun. But yeah, all right. Good night. Love you guys. Go Blackhawks.